Okay, we've got an old Suzuki GT750 engine, and one of the common problems when you're stripping these engines down is the barrels get seized onto the studs, making it really, really difficult to get off. So what you need to do is you need to make a puller, which we've made. We've made the puller. We used a pattern of the old cylinder head, drilled them out, tapped them in the appropriate places, bolted it to the top of the block, and now we're screwing in some 12mm bolts that go down onto the studs, press the studs down, which in turn then lifts the barrels away from the studs. Theoretically, that's what it does. So this is our first attempt at lifting it off. We're just turning the screws 1/8 of a turn at a time in a loop, so that we're trying to lift it off evenly with even torque. Let's see how it goes.
That's not too old.
Nope. Probably should mention at this point that this is just a hobbyist engine rebuild. We're not professionals by any stretch of imagination, so if you want to take the mickey out of us, feel free, but we're not taking it too seriously. It's just a project to show my son how an engine works, rebuild it, and show him a little bit of engineering.
That must be pulling the threads out.
You can see it's a bigger gap on the back than there is on the front.
There's a gap in the middle as well.
Or in this corner.
Because they're not tore up that bad. It's just that I hate the weight. Backwards.
So where do you think it's... Yeah, because plate's blowing. It's not thick enough that plate, is it?
Well, if it's bolted down, that's bolted. Why shouldn't it?
What we didn't know at this point was the reason why the plate was bending is because the bolts were stretching as they weren't high tensile.
Bolts snap.
Yeah, bolts flying out.
Snap.
So basically we didn't have a clue as to how much force was going to be involved, and we didn't use high tensile bolts, so we broke one. We broke two actually. So that's a failed attempt at barrel removal.